Hello. Thank you for tuning in to my Sunday draw stream. If you watch this later, that is nobody's here at the moment, but let me turn this down. All right. Hello, I'm JJW. I am gonna draw today. It's Sunday afternoon. My kids are taking a nap. My dog is asleep on my floor. My wife is asleep on my couch, and I have 2 hours to make something kind of interesting. So let me pull this up. Got two important things to talk about before I jump into it. One is that today Ethan Van Sciver launched the Cyberfrog Blood Honey Wrecked Planet Second Chance campaign. Let's try to be a little more professional, JJ. Let's try not to say Let's try to think about what we're going to say and then say what we're going to think about. So I'm pulling, as I just said, I'm again not professional. No. So I'm pulling it up now. And here, is this it? That's not it. Has he not launched it yet? He must have already launched it. Let me check. I realize you can't see what's on my browser yet. I want to show you what I mean to show you, not what I don't mean to show you. Go to Ethan's account. "21 campaigns. Here we go. All right. So launching like 2 hours ago, second chance for Cyberfrog 2 Wrecked Planet. Here is my copy of Cyberfrog Warts and All complete 90s collection. Pretty sure that right here behind me I have my copy of Blood Honey as well. So let's just have a looky-loo at the campaign. This is Cyberfrog and Salamandroid and Heather Swain. I'm so relieved to see this picture right away because for like 4 weeks now I've been working on my jam piece here of my jam piece of Cyberfrog, Salamandroid, and Heather Swain. I thought he was dead. And here we have an image of them all fighting Vespus, so I'm in it. It's been just a couple hours. He's up to $64,595. He's got a lot of big shoes to fill too, because this week Rippaverse launched and he's over 2 million already. I think he's like 2.25 million in Rippaverse for ISOM number 1. So the all-in domestic subscription is $300, and that gets you one copy of everything. And there's a bunch of stuff that is included in that, including the J. Lee variant, the Our Heroes variant, Villainous Scum variant, Santalum, Android Death Sting, Red Extermination poster, Rockafort Wrecked Planet variant, Rockafort Death Sting variant, Wrecked Planet Family variant, Wrecked Planet Stalker variant, Cyberfrog Salamandroid PBC set, and more products which will be launched during the campaign, like the 24-hour variant cover that'll probably run next week, and I don't know what. So this is obviously $300. That's a big buy-in for a bunch of comic books if you are unfamiliar. For $20, you get the Vespus poster and no books. For $25, you start getting J. Lee variant, Our Heroes variant. Here's Villainous Scum, Salamandroid Death Sting. This looks like Rockafort art. Yeah, this is Kenneth Rockafort. So we have Cyberfrog by Kenneth Rockafort beating up a Vespus. Looks pretty good. There's the variant Rockafort cover. I mean, that's pretty great. We got the Rockafort Death Sting variant. So look at that. Beautiful image right there. and the Stalker variant. Here are the Salamandroid Mega Mugs. Red Extermination poster, and you got some combo deals here. This is a vinyl, PVC toy, and this is a much larger PVC toy of Salamandroid. These are both full color. You can get like ghost white ones and silver ones on the eBay store. That alone is valued at $50. Looks like there's a lot of stuff to check out here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste the link to this campaign in today's show notes. And put it right under Art Theibert's Black and White 2 campaign. So and we'll put it on the Twitch stream too. Nope, we're good. And the other project that I want to highlight is here. Indiegogo Black and White Volume 2 by Art Theibert, Spring, Texas. So this is in like 1997, he did a miniseries called Black and White. A few years ago, he did a remastered edition, and now he has the sequel, Black and White Volume 2. You can pick up both of those here in the Volume 2 Main Adventure, Volume 1 and 2 second print. So you can pick up the remastered edition and the sequel, and also the extra adventure. In the top deal, in the top perk available, one of the extended goals of this campaign, which is now over 100,000, I believe, but one of the extended goals at 85,000 was to unlock a fan art trading card set. Do you love contests? So do we. Hey, so do we. Here's the ultimate fan fun. We're going to unlock the 85K stretch goal. Start sending in your drawings of Black and White, and up to five people will have their Black and White drawings made into a special fan art trading card set given out as stretch goals to everyone. Just imagine how much fun it will be to open your Black and White mailer and see your own drawing in the box. All right, so that's all we know at the moment. The rules for the art contest haven't been released, so I'm just going to guess that it's a trading card size trading card, and we are going to, I don't know, we're gonna work on one. I have an idea, don't know if it's great or not. So dimensions of a trading card are 2.5 or 6.4 centimeters by 3.5 inches. So let's do that. This I will return to my Cyberfrog poster, which I'm gonna finish and then print soon. I'm pretty happy with this guy down here. I'm working on these guys up here. I'm gonna totally, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change the antennae to be more consistent, but this is gross. So let's do a new art project, and the file name will be Art Theibert's. I hope I'm not saying his name wrong. Bert Black and White V2 hitting card, and we're going to have to do something custom here. So we're going to go how do I change the custom? Let's go back to the thing because it had centimeters on there, so we'll do. Of course, they didn't. .9. 63.5. We're gonna go 88. No. 63.5 and 88.9, and we're gonna have 5mm bleed. We'll go monochrome. I mean, we'll start with gray maybe. Okay. New canvas. Gotta reset my Xenix tablet. Okay. Oh, we got a viewer. Hello, viewer. Let me get over to chat. If you have anything to say, let me know, and I will start dropping your comments in here or something. All right, so I did a little paper sketch for the layout of the trading card. So start here. Oh, you know what I should do? I should load in. I've prepared some images for reference. Let me load that. Once I remember where I put them. It's gonna be here. Here. Yeah. Because you're probably thinking to yourself, what is black and white? Who is that? Here we go. This is an image from the campaign. That's the black and white. We'll minimize Navigator for the moment. I don't think you need that. So this is High Octane. That's an add-on supplemental content for the current campaign. I think this is the remastered black and white. And then here's some inks by Theibert. I don't remember the characters' names off the top of my head, but there's two characters, a male dressed in black, and then this female dressed in white. I think her name is Whitney. I'm not sure. So these are this is some reference material for costumes and stuff like that. Let me get my basic gesture kind of in place that I wanted to do. should have taken a photo of my paper gesture and laid it in here as a back plate. I'm already gonna move this down, so I'll just turn it. And I already know I'm gonna cock this to the side somewhat. That's the wrong pencil. He has these like weird looking science fiction blaster revolver things. I don't really know, but that's gonna kind of end up in there. And when I took my reference photo, I'm right-handed. So let me give you the idea that I'm going for. It's going to be Whitney. It's going to be something at the trading card anyway. It's going to be something looking down the barrel at Whitney, and Whitney is going to be having the blaster right in place, and then it'll be right down camera. That's the idea, right down camera. So you're going to have exaggeration on the hands, so the hands are going to be much larger. I'm gonna probably have to flip this because I just realized I'm right-handed. I don't know about the character, but when I took the reference photo, it was reversed, it was mirrored. So my reference photo is for a left-handed figure, I guess, at the moment. This is going to be using a standard pistol grip, which is to wrap your hand, your non-dominant hand, around your dominant hand, and lay in your non-dominant thumb along the guide of the pistol, and your dominant thumb will rest on top. So right here, there will be the non-dominant thumb. So this would be his dominant hand, non-dominant thumb. Maybe I have it right. That's his right hand. And over here you got, no, I have it backwards because the, yeah, I have it backwards. Hold on, let me pull my photo up. I don't really want to show my photo on screen of doing this. I'm probably in trouble for YouTube. I mean, I've only been streaming for a couple days and already got a warning on YouTube. So, come on, YouTube. All right, well, my photos come up. Oh, there I go. So, yeah, let's... So here is, this is good, I like this. How do I, so let's, I'll just do it this way and then I'll flip it around in a minute. So this would be the trigger finger. It'll be off the trigger because that is good firearms discipline. And then dominant hand knuckles behind the non-dominant hand fingers that are wrapped around the hand. I know this looks sloppy because these layouts. So we're gonna put like a place for a barrel here, though I don't think his blaster looks anything like that. And then kind of the front of the weapon and there'll be some weird stuff on the sides or whatever. And then an under barrel sighting mechanism of some kind. He has let me pull. The reason why I got those reference photos is that, yeah, like his weapons, I don't know what Art's into, but it's not guns. So these are like some weird science fiction looking things. And by the way, I don't think Art will ever see my stream. I chatted on his stream the other day, but like, what is this? He's got a green rear sight and then a red front sight, and then the red front sight has an iron sight in front of it, and it's shooting a laser, and it looks kind of like there's a round revolver thing. I don't know what this is. We'll draw something that looks science fiction-y. I think these two are supposed to be like spies or something. Pretty dumb for me to talk about these characters without knowing much about them. So let me pull that over here and read about them a little bit. So the two characters are what are their names? He must have mentioned it in his description. Reed and Whitney. I'm assuming the male is Reed and the female is Whitney. This would be Reed. And Reed has some sort of like mask thing around his face, and a black kind of stealth suit, looks armored slightly, with sort of like over-the-shoulder holsters built into the body, and then he's got what appear to be grenades on his belt, but he's got this kind of like mask thing on his head. Okay. So on top of the weapons and placement of his hands, he has some armor even on his fingers. I saw this in another photo, so we'll be putting stuff like that in, you know, so block this in and then wrap it around. But for now, we're gonna go with pretty loose. We'll have non-dominant thumb here, non-dominant trigger finger, off of the trigger of the weapon, dominant knuckles behind. How did I do that? My good reference photo is me with bad pistol technique. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's good. So the non-dominant thumb will be kind of like, and then the dominant thumb will be okay. Oh, hey, cool. So we got a comment from Ricochet 1027. I know it's early, but it's looking sick already. I appreciate your comment and your engagement, sir. And if you're into art, I welcome you to pick up a pen on Sunday afternoons, or a pencil, or a crayon, or some Prismacolors, or maybe paint. I don't know what you're into, but and draw with me. This I am older. And when I was younger, I mean, like when I was a teenager, when I was in my early 20s, like drawing was like a part of my everyday life, just making art, as well as comics. I'm super into art and comics and comic books. And you get older and you take on responsibilities, and you get married, and you have a wife, you gotta have a job, you gotta pay the mortgage and stuff like that. And bring his arm. I'm gonna tuck his elbow in a little bit more. And you lose hours in your day and week, and then you do silly things like play video games, or I don't know what, just all that kind of stuff. And you end up leaving behind. You got to make cuts in your life. You can't always do what you want. You can ruin some songs anytime. But a few weeks ago, I was like, now I have to block in time for art, for being creative. I have my own projects that I want to eventually get to. So in order to feel like I am going to be ready to take on a big creative project like that, I'm blocking in time of my every weekday, how do I say this? I'm blocking in time every week to make sure that I'm drawing. I'm actually doing it as much as I can. If I get up extra early and we're not doing a show that morning, or if my kids have naps on the weekends and my wife is taking a nap or whatever, then I'm blocking in time to be creative, because if you don't, you won't, because there's too many other things happening in your life. So this is important to me. Not this particular session, but I mean, like this particular characters, although I hope it's good. I backed this campaign. I mean, I definitely am putting my money where my mouth is when I say that we need to support independent creators. So let me jump back over here, because I mentioned this earlier. I'm pretty sure that none of my personal information is going to show up here. Definitely not. Okay, that's fine. So I'll drag this over here. So I am a backer of independent comics on Indiegogo and also Kickstarter and a couple of other places. And I'm backing Jawbreakers. This is Kenneth Roquefort's Groken 2. I picked that up. Fiendish. I have backed a bunch of Richard's Iron Sights, Impossible Stars, his Splato comics. Picked up Octopus Cowboy. That's right here. It's super good. Hunt the Littlest Umbrella and Wraith of God. But one of the books that's in you see I got 6 pages of things I'm backing here. One of them is Cyberfrog, and another one is definitely Black and White Volume 2. So I haven't received this yet. He's not fulfilling this yet. And when I receive it, I will get Volume 1 and Volume 2 and the High Octane Adventure. And, I will be then able to catch up with who these characters are and what they're all about. And I don't really know yet. But what I do know is that Art Theibert, he used to draw X-Men. He used to draw Cable, I believe. He did. And another. When I'm not scratching right now, I'll probably go and I'll look at some of his bigger, more prominent works. And you know, he's an independent creator, and he's, I think, cut loose from Marvel now, much like all of the rest of the legendary artists, now kind of like reforming as Comicsgate or something aligned with Comicsgate, like Dale Keown. So this guy is really good, and I want to support artists that are producing stuff that I admire and miss. So here's where I'm at. I think I'm gonna go. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for environment, but I think I'm gonna go maybe a wide stance, and maybe not. I don't know. He tends to do this. This is not by Art. Is this by Art? Yeah, this. Can't tell if this page is by Art Theibert or not. I noticed when I was looking at this the other day, he keeps doing this strange thing with having Reed's mouth open and either grimacing or doing like a yell of some kind. So here's one where he's not, though. Like this over here. He's two-fisting some pistols, some laser pistols. He must get like different pistols for every picture that he's in, because none of these look the same. This is Joe Bennett and Art Theibert. But some of these other photos, he's like yowling and howling. He's got his mouth open, and I don't act like that when I shoot. I don't go like, blah, blah, blah. So I think I'm probably not going to portray the right attitude of the character here, because I would take operating a weapon like very seriously. But it's a comic book, so you know, whatever. So I can for fun here. I'll put it in temporarily. We'll turn this into a yell. There you go. A little bit of. Let's go with 20. This is way more of a radical angle of the face than I was. This is all rust, so along the belt line will be like grenade things. Maybe if I show the belt line, I might go zoom like way closer. Thought about putting him like against a building falling. You know, taking a last shot before he hits the ground. Don't know if I'm gonna do that. Haven't really thought about the circumstances. Just the idea, and maybe I just need to lock in on this idea of I want to see down the barrel of the weapon, like barrel of the weapon, whatever's here, and I want to line this up with the eye, so that you can see that he's looking right at you and about to just shoot you in the face. This is silly. I'm not going to do that. I can't do screaming open mouths. I can go back over here and make sure I'm paying attention to my audience in case you have something to say. And if you have something to say, I will try to get it back up on screen. maybe more of like a resigned or determined look is kind of what I'm imagining. Not smiling, more like a sour grimace. Definitely some arch in the eyes or something. It seems to be like they're fighting robots. I really don't know too much about this series, but they're fighting robots there. A lot of smashed buildings. They seem to be fighting robots here. So I guess it's like spies versus robots or something. He's got this chin mask thing. Kind of strange. Maybe the whole thing's a lot more sci-fi than I know. Most of this will be covered over by this weapon whenever I draw that. But this is the idea right here. Not heavy-lidded, open-eyed, clear-eyed. That looks a little sad or something. Let's try this again. Oh. So no malice, no extreme emotion, just sort of matter of fact, a professional hitter, ready to operate his weapon, and you happen to be right in front of it. So there's no hate, there's no fear, no extreme emotion. This is a dude who clocked in at work. If that makes sense. I do appreciate you watching, by the way. If you haven't already, I would also appreciate if you would hit like, subscribe, share this with your friends, or I mean, I don't know who you would want to share this with, but if you know anybody that's into art and drawing, let them know that on Sunday afternoons I'm going to be doing this right here. So, I mean, this is like, my goal here is to build an audience for the purpose of keeping me accountable to my commitment to be here on Sundays, to draw, to make them make me make this happen. You know, right now I'm drawing Reed or whatever, but you know, when I start to work on my own projects, I want to have an accountability group, and that's going to be, you know, you guys. Hopefully, if somebody wants to be a part of making something go from an idea to a reality, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. So he's got this mask thing. Some wild hair. Not really wanting soulless eyes, which is what I have at the moment. Just not impassioned. Doing the work, getting the sight, trigger discipline. Yeah, this is coming across as dead right over here. This one's okay. Yeah. In fact, you know why it looks like a Gambit headpiece? I'm gonna bet that a lot of the original art of Gambit from the 1990s, I'm gonna bet that art worked on that. So I'm gonna take a swing on this and see if I'm right. Art Theibert. Gambit. See, let's find out. I mean, he's definitely worked on Gambit in the past. Here's his credits right here. Notable works, X-Men titles, black and white, Ultimate Spider-Man. Yeah, I think he did a lot of work on Ultimate Spider-Man. So here's a Art Theibert Gambit piece itself. Let's see if Wikipedia can be trusted to log any of his career. Bishop Last X-Man. X Factor. Look at that. That's Havoc from X Factor. Oh my god, did he do X Factor when it was the alternate dimension? Because I loved that run of X Factor. All new X Factor. We're talking the government team. No, was that called X Factor? Larry Stroman worked on that one. No, it's not on here. Go back to arts page. Freelance inker. Chrono Mechanics. When did he do X Factor? 94 to 2004. He was exclusive to Marvel. Did a lot of X Factor then. And X-Men Volume 2. So almost certainly you've seen his work rendering Gambit for sure. And, you know, the Havoc, you know, we got a very... he must like these headpieces, these cowls, headpieces things. He's an inker. Maybe he likes to black them in quite a bit or something. I don't know. He has a show, by the way. He has a YouTube channel. Art Theibert has a YouTube channel. So you can occasionally watch him talk about comics or talk about his process. Maybe I've tuned in to hear him talk about stuff, but not exclusively content itself. So this is what I want kind of lined up. I want you to see what it's like to look right down the barrel at a pro who's not, I mean, he's just doing his job, and you happen to be the job, right? That's the idea. That's my idea for the trading card. Now, the context of this has got to be like, well, what's appropriate for that? And maybe to get the effect, I need to actually have it take up more of the frame. I'm not sure. So let me think about that. So if I just go bigger and put I almost want to get the elbows all the way out to the safety to the safety space, so that they're just crossing out. Let's think about that for a minute. The cool thing about working like this in Flip Paint Studio is that I can undo stuff, and I can like change my mind, redraft. And because I haven't spent my entire life working the craft, then this gives me the opportunity to kind of like catch up a little bit. Maybe I put them off center even, right? So that this falls onto the 1/3 lines, because we got, we got like kind of, whoop. I'll do it on another layer. Go here. So we got a line like here, and then we have like right there, maybe here. Not quite. Okay, that's about 1/3. Try again. Wife mad. That's about 1/3. So if I put it like right there, is that maybe more powerful? Not sure. My kids are not in their bed. My wife just texted me. I'm about to get onto them right now. Lay down and go to sleep. Now, put it down, lay down, go to sleep. I'll leave that on so I can watch her. Hey, what are you doing? I
got it. Of course I got it.
Nobody's napping. All right. Yeah. Put some maybe lean into this or something. Let's think about this. Torso. In my reference photo, I was kind of twisting left side forward. Well, sorry, this is silly. Because I would lock my right arm a little more straight, my left arm not. So that would be left shoulder forward. Would it be? Yeah, it would be. Left shoulder forward. Yeah, right. Okay, but I forgot. I'm mirrored here. So this is the forward. So this is the left shoulder. Because what I need to do really is flip the whole canvas. Right? So I just need to make a note for myself. Okay, now that makes the right arm a little more straight. I'll just bring everything back in where I can work on it. I can change my mind later. Oh, hey, we got another viewer. Welcome, new viewer. I am working on a trading card to submit for Art Theibert's Black and White Volume 2. The idea is to have this character read, looking at you down the barrel of his imaginary silly pistol. So this is the right shoulder. Well, left. It will be the left shoulder when I'm done. The arm here will be more at an angle, more closer to a 90 degree, right? So where the right arm is straight, because that's my dominant hand, straight and looking at. Lay down. Oh. Lay down, please. No, what are you doing? Get back in bed. Get in bed. Go to sleep. Kids these days, they don't listen to you. Okay, so the dominant hand, which is the right hand on the left. I'm getting left and right backwards. Anyway, the left hand is going to be more at an angle like this, right? Let's say shoulders are here, top down. Here's the top down. Fix that. And then then the right arm will be more straight. The body is at an angle, right? So the support hand holding the pistol, and then the dominant hand more straight. So we have this tilt of the shoulders. So we're going to work that in, and then like weights down doesn't seem to really matter, but that's what we have going on here. Well, my kids are going crazy out in the hall. I can hear them. Oh, down to one viewer. Okay. I appreciate you still being here, viewer. I believe it's Mr. Ricochet. This kind of like armored stuff happening on his arms. Saw that the other day. So we'll have to see if there's a better shot of his. This is actually a pretty good shot right here. So he's got kind of like vanguards and then sort of an armored suit. Can't tell if he's doing something. Yeah, he's doing something kind of around the seam of the well, not the seam. It would be like the outline, maybe, of the bicep. Something like that. So you got your tricep. Got sort of a outline thing here. Yeah. Okay. Who did this piece? Because I kind of like this version of his. Signature on here somewhere. This is also by Theibert. Okay, so then I'm going to call this Totally Appropriate Canon. So I like the structure of this shoulder holster rig thing better than the other ones I had seen. So let's work on that a little. And all of this is just set up for actually drawing on another layer. So we've got the traditional 90s shoulder pauldrons. Presumably go to something like that, and then on top of that there's sort of around the neck clipping over the shoulder pauldrons. And then these things, maybe they go under. So the outline of the bicep, that sorry if I'm not talking, I'm not really used to talking incessantly. It's not really one of my personality traits. So they kind of got the outline of the bicep element of the armor there, and then that would wrap over the whatever that muscle group is that connects your forearm to your top of your arm, atop which he has an armor element that I need to be mindful of. So we've got a rounded off armor. Let's fill that in. And then I've seen, so the thing I like about this image is that it has this mechanism I'm not real sure what I'm looking at here, so I'll throw that in there. We have his actual elbow would be here, so he probably has like a guard plate over that. This thing would be more perpendicular to, maybe it even bends. How does that bend? I would imagine it's connected to the forearm. So I'm going to draw it kind of like here. Weird. Not sure what that is. Some sort of a, maybe a strength enhancement mechanism, like maybe his suit is a augmentation suit. And then this is more aligned with where the bones in his body, because the bones would be more like here, and then this, the second bone would be along that, so that would be going down to where his elbow is. Let's check some of that other art. You can see another shot of that weird kind of contraption there. It's not along the bottom of his elbow, but it's along the outer edge of his arm. And let's see, how's this? This is him sort of doing. You see here, he's got a completely different design. I think art just like changes the suit design to suit whatever he's doing at the moment. I'm not sure. How did he do it here? It's more like the first kind of design. So it's like 1, 2, 3 drilling holes drilled into a pad along the outside of his forearm, or along the back of his arm. And it seems to even go on top of the gauntlet thing. Okay, so it'll give me a little bit of directionality. Maybe I can use it to illustrate perspective somehow. here he has another plate. Kind of looks like it has a reflective edge on the ink work there. Right? Maybe. Definitely with a seam along the bottom of the arm. Okay. So let's come back over here and implement some of the same stuff. So we got that upper forearm armor plate. That's a wraparound. And then here oh, no more viewers. Okay. Oh, my soundtrack died. I'm gonna have to probably wrap up pretty soon. Pretty sure my wife is not happy about the kids waking up early. Oh. Some like weird notch thing here. Almost seems like he's smiling here. All right, well, I think that's pretty good for today. We have a good layout, and I need to go take care of my kids. So, hey, if you tuned in, thanks for watching. I'm starting on this trading card of Agent Reed, I guess his name is, from the Black and White campaign by Theibert. So this character right here, that is what I'm working on. Next time I tune in, we'll probably finish up the roughs and start on inks. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe so you can be notified. I'll be here on Sunday afternoons at 2 p.m. where we draw, and Monday through Friday, my buddy and I have a morning talk show at 6:30 in the morning where we talk about news, politics, current events, and coffee and just dad stuff. So thanks for watching, everybody. I do appreciate you tuning in, and I'm gonna go parent right now. Goodbye, everybody.